Will you walk the line like it's there to choose? Yeah, just forget the wins, it's the best to use. Won't you follow me into the jungle?
Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy. So.
Running outdoors, you gotta take what nature gives you. We'd like to say we run when they don't. So we want to give you products to be able to run when you don't think you should run, when it's pouring rain outside, it's snowing. We're gonna have products for you to get out there. You don't get better sitting on your butt not training. You gotta get out there and run.
At Under Armour, it's always about premium textiles. They need to perform, they need to be the best. The merging of hybrid textiles with naturals and new seaming and bonding and super sleek, modern, fast, futuristic designs, that's where we are really going to turn it up a notch. If you look good and you feel good, you're going to perform better.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Running outdoors, you got
Well, it's too long living in the same old lies. Yeah, I feel too cold to live, too young to die. Yeah, will you walk the line like it's there to choose? Yeah, just forget the wins, it's the best to use. Won't you follow me into the jungle? Ain't no God on my streets, in the heart of the jungle. Won't you follow me into the jungle?
West 2nd Street is obviously your computer sales and repair business in winter. The more is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Plan on brightening up your home or office? Need to warm or cool down your environment? Then stop down to 130 North Main Street in Winter to visit with Kuchera Electric, who is committed to brightening the lives of the families of South Central South Dakota. Call us at 842-1510. Bob and his crew will shed some light with quality advice and direction on your next project. And we provide the same quality service for single light repair as we would for new construction or remodel. We are proud sponsors of the Warriors and Lady Warriors.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
At Grossenberg Implement, we believe the other half of a great product is the service that stands behind that product. It means when you have questions, we have the answers. It means your equipment is backed by the expertise of 27 certified service technicians. See for yourself. Visit grossenberg.com to see our current deals on new and used combines and combine heads. Service, the other half of a great product.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Yeah, she's pretty loud in my headset.
Good evening. Welcome to the Winter Armory. We're trying to get our mics. We're kind of doing a shotgun start tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Girls Basketball game.
Okay, we're trying to get mics and stuff adjusted here, but welcome to the Winter Armory. Betsy Watson along with Gerald Tebrick. We're bringing you the makeup game from Saturday. This game, of course, postponed because of the weather. The boys' game will be made up January 16th, I believe, is the makeup date. And so tonight will just be the one game. The number 1 rated Sully Lady Chargers, the defending Class B state champions, coming into Winter tonight to take on our Lady Warriors. Winter sitting at a 1-1 record, beating Wagner on the 8th of December, and last week falling to the Burke South Central Lady Cougars. A game that, Joel, you and I were kind of talking pregame, a game that Winter thought, I think they should have probably won that. They very cold shooting, nothing against Burke South Central. That's a good basketball team, a young, very athletic team. We saw how athletic they were in volleyball, one game away from going to the state tournament for Class B. But a game that Winter just came out cold shooting. I watched it at home, and just an ugly night of shooting. And some days you're going to have that too. And credit Burke South Central. They came into Winter and handed them a loss that I think Winter thought they probably would have came out with a victory that night. But one of those things where, this is a game where, again, this is the defending Class B champions. Of course, Winter, the defending state runner-up in Class A. But this is a team that if you let them get up on you fast, you're going to be in trouble, and you're going to have to play tight with them. Last year up at Sully Buttes, Lady Warriors came in huge underdogs pretty much and gave the Sully Buttes Lady Chargers everything and more they wanted. In fact, that game went in overtime. Winter led that game 38-28 going into the fourth quarter. Sully Buttes, just like they did to a lot of teams last year, wore them down and were able to take it to overtime. I'm still going to bring up the bad missed call on a no-travel call on a Sully Buttes player that kind of gave him momentum, Sully Buttes, but, that's hearsay. But just one of those games that Winter played really, really well, kept Sully Buttes off the boards, and Sully Buttes just kind of wore Winter down there in overtime and won at 58-51. So Lady Warriors are going to have a much better night of shooting, obviously, tonight to keep pace with this Sully Buttes Lady Chargers team, a team that both their games have scored 71 points. Not too hard to figure out their average.
71 points per game in the first 2 games. They're 2-0 record, and just giving up 35.5 points.
We're going to step away real quickly for the national anthem and then be back to bring you the tip-off.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on winterwarriorslive.com.
store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
And the Winter Lady Warriors coming in with that 1-1 record. Winter does win the tip here. Joel, I didn't get lineups. Did you?
I didn't either, Betsy, but
I'll give them to you here so you can read them here.
I will pass along quickly here before we get too far into the game. A couple players for Sully Buttes I wanted to make mention, and not that they need much of an introduction at this point, but two players to really watch out for. A pair of senior guards tonight for Sully Buttes. A three-time All-Stater in Chloe Lamb, and 1,000-plus point career scorer in Raquel Wenches. So two players tonight. Number 3 is Wenches, and number 22 is Chloe Lamb. Two girls to really watch and see what they're going to do tonight against our defense.
And speaking of Chloe Lamb, she puts up the first 2 points. Excuse me, that wasn't Lamb. That was Whitler, number 21, Lauren Whitler, 5'7" sophomore. This is a team where the only comes in with the 2 seniors. Lost 4 seniors from last year's squad, and lots of 8th graders and freshmen on this team. 2 seniors, looks like 3 juniors, a sophomore, and then the rest is freshmen and 8th graders. So they start them early up in the South.
Not exactly the identical 26-0 team that we saw last year that beat Ethan in the state championship game, certainly, but some key players from that team here tonight. And
Chloe Lamb, of course, as you mentioned there, and Raquel Wenches. Definitely those 2 big players to watch for. And quickly on the court, it's Rachel Guthmiller. She's a 5'9" junior. Number 3 is Wenches. She's a 5'9" senior. Number 21, Lauren Whitler, the 5'7" sophomore. Number 22, Chloe Lamb, the senior, 5'6" senior. She's been, or 5'9" senior. She's been playing a lot of basketball for this Sully Buttes program. And number 23, Brooklyn Bradford, is a 5'6" sophomore. So, again, a squad that lost 4 seniors from last year's championship team, but these girls have played a lot of basketball, these ones that are starting tonight and playing. And of course, Mark Sefner, the head coach. Of course, Mark, the husband of former Winter High School graduate Lynn Daughters. But Lynn graduated in 1981, I believe. And Mark, I know he's been at Sully Buttes for at least 10 years, and I was looking at their former records here, and In the last 10 years, they've only been to the state tournament 7 times. So
I was going to say, I don't always know a lot about B girls basketball, but I have heard of Coach Seffner, and I know that he has a heck of a squad up there in Sully Buttes, as you mentioned, the past several years. So, yeah, definitely name-worthy.
Yeah, he knows how to coach some basketball, and of course, again, Sully Buttes, the defending Class B champion. The year before, they beat Ethan. Ethan was kind of their Achilles heel for a couple years there. They lost to Ethan by 3 2 years ago, a game that I watched, that championship game. And one of those where I think Sully Buttes really wished there would have been a shot clock, because Ethan just held the ball to win that ball game, basically. But, state champs back in 06 and 07. So this is, I guess, if you want to say a program in the state of South Dakota for girls basketball, Sully Buttes is one of the first programs you would want to look at. And Coach Seffner has built up a great program there, and obviously it's shown on the court by making 7 appearances in the last 10 years for the state tournament. 2-2 tied up here for the Lady Chargers and Lady Warriors.
Senior Sydney Hollenbeck with a pair of free throws there to tie things up. Look for her again tonight. She's kind of quietly leading the team in a few categories so far after the first couple of games, and maybe not expected to be on top of some of those categories, but she's a senior. She's a solid player, and like I said, maybe not playing, by far not their best basketball yet, so
right.
Look for improvement from other players, but right now Sydney's kind of leading the way for the Lady Warriors a little bit.
Nice game in Wagner the first night, ended up with 19 points. I believe she had 8 or 9 against Burke South Central. So
with shooting 20%, that's pretty good considering.
Yeah, it was an ugly night of shooting for the Lady Warriors against Burke South Central, shooting 20% from the field, and that's not going to get it done. And tonight, right now, a little cold, but Sully Buttes hasn't exactly hit a lot right at the moment either. So quickly on the court for Winter, you have Frazier, Hollenbeck, Bartles, Sherman, and Schuyler there. And then, as I say, that 3-point shot put up and made there.
Rachel Guthmiller, I think, number 1.
So Hollenbeck in the lane and able to drop that in. So Sydney with 4 of the 5 points for the Lady Warriors. Winter coming out with that full court pressure defense. Let's see how some of these younger players for Sully Buttes handle it. I don't know Mark Seffner he'll have. That's blocked from behind.
Madison Frazier gets a rare block from behind.
And fight for the ball underneath. I think that's going to go off of number 21. That is Whitler. So ball off of her, back to the Lady Warriors. Again, Whitler only a sophomore. And Sully Buttes coming out with their full court. A little of a man-to-man defense. Winter quickly breaks it. Nice move by Hollenbeck. Whoop, she loses the ball, though.
Steal by Wenches.
Wenches is going to take it lane. Misses it too hard on the shot, but rebound pulled down by Guthmiller. And shot clock resets for the Lady Chargers. There's a 3 put up by Lamb. She misses that. That's one player that, if she has a cold night of shooting, Winter will be happy to take that, because she's a player that if she gets hot, watch out. Down underneath to Sherman. Winter doing a good job of moving the ball underneath off glass.
And she uses glass.
Yes, and that's what you need to do.
She's not always the most well-known player to do that, but I like that.
Coach Seffner wants a timeout. Looks like a 30-second. We'll step away, bring you word from our sponsor. You're watching and listening to Lady Warrior Basketball on WinterWarriorsLive.com.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event here at Winter Regional Healthcare. We are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Back at the Winter Armory, Winter Lady Warriors up 7-5 here in the first quarter, 3:58 to go. And with the ball is the Lady Chargers, Chloe Lamb, out on the right wing here. Now back top of the key. Out back to Lamb.
And for somebody who want guard and Lamb, it's probably Chloe Bartles. I like to see her get out there. She's fast, she's aggressive.
Yep.
And it's going to take probably every bit of a player like that to stay with Lamb.
Turnover there by the Lady Chargers. And well, we got a moment here. Ball's wet there. Shout out to the Winterites who are in Florida right now. 108 people from Winter watching Winter Warriors Live, watching the girls take on the Sully Butte Lady Chargers. Jody texted me. He said it's 88 degrees and raining. Well, it's 30-something here, Jody. 38 here.
We're warm here too.
Yeah,
so
we're
we're
only 50 degrees cooler. 38 and no snow or no rain, so I guess we'll take that. But Spirit Gems performed today, and Jody will be uploading their performance later on Winter Warriors Live. He said later tonight sometime. So to check with the Facebook page, Winter Warriors Live Facebook page, and you'll see the performance the girls had. I guess they had a real nice performance and having some fun down at Disney World, and the rest of us are back here being the snow, living in the snow. But good trip for 108 people down there in Winter, and anybody wants to bring us back souvenirs, we'll gladly take them. We'll be here next week at the Armory, bouncing some more basketball. Bring us some souvenirs if you like. So, I hope they're all having fun, and hope nobody comes back too sunburned.
Lady Warriors kind of had a breakdown in the lane there. Wenches drove in, and then it just really opened up for her. And,
nice job there by the Lady Warriors. Yep.
Can't do that with a player like her at her caliber.
Give an assist there to Hollenbeck. Nobody on. Sherman there, and Sherman again lays it off glass. Short shot put up and missed there by Wenches.
Ooh.
Off of a Lady Warrior there, and a couple subs coming in for Winter. 3 subs, excuse me. Gabby Kosher, Bella Sweedland, and Morgan Hammerbeck. So Coach Shaker going deep on the bench. And I believe we have a sub, yes, number 33, Lacey Hepker. A 5'8" junior has checked in for Sully Buttes.
And off the bench with the rebound, Sweetland.
Quickly down court. Winter would like to move the ball when they can.
And those younger ladies in the JV game, I was watching them and shot a lot better. And there's what I was talking about.
Yes.
On cue.
Yes.
So it's nice when you can time that. Those younger girls were shooting a lot better, it looked like, in the JV game tonight, as they pretty well handled the younger ladies from Sully Buttes tonight. So
66-42, the Winter Lady Warriors JV pretty much dominated that game all the way through. And there was a turnover right away on the made shot by Sully Buttes. So the ball goes right back to Winter. That's tipped out there by Guth Miller. So Winter has a chance to extend this lead to possibly 6 or 7.
And if you're winning, I think that's where you want to keep it. You want to play with the lead. You definitely don't want to play catch up.
Right.
Because at any given time, the Sully Buttes team might just put the hammer down, and you won't know what happened to you.
There's a 3-0 but air on that for Kosher. Yeah, coming in, Sully Buttes, both of their games, they won 71-29, 71-43. So, like I said, not too hard to figure out their average. And Winter's put up 60 and 51 points. That's for first couple games of the year. There's a 3-pointer put up, good-looking shot by Sweeland just off the rim. But again, the Sully Buttes they can put up points, and they can put them up in a hurry. Bartles might have got all ball there. Sully Buttes working it down low. Guth Miller puts up the shot. She's going to be fouled. And I believe Sherman's going to be called for that. Yeah, we saw that last year in Sully Buttes. Winter they really controlled that game the whole way through. Like I said, 38-28. They led going into the fourth quarter. And just kind of, the thing with Sully Buttes and Coach Seffner, they never panicked. Some teams being down 10 when you're, probably the better team maybe a little bit. No panic. They just did what they needed to do, made their shots when they needed them, and tied it up right at the end. Winter had a chance to win and handle the comp, put up a nice shot, just went off the front of the rim. If we would have one more second on the clock, I think we win that ball game because of that. But just one of those things, and Winter really played them well and just kind of got wore down there in overtime. But so Winter knows they can play. A lot of these girls played against Sully Buttes last year, and right away here comes Guth Miller with a long 3 and ties it up at 11. So
the last 3 times down the court, Betsy, Winter's shot one and done, 3-pointers, and no rebounds at all. That was a key tonight for sure, kind of like they did against South Central. You have to control the turnovers. You got to be winning that one, and you definitely got to be winning the rebounds, especially if you're not shooting hot. And last 3 trips down the court, I think they go 0 for 3 and no rebounds, so they got to be careful doing that. Winter had success setting up the offense and actually running the offense. There's Bartles going to lose her shoe.
Sometimes when you're so fast, you just run right out of your shoes. Players on the bench are they're having a laugh about that. Bartles is too.
And it could happen again. I don't like the players, and my son does it too, but you love to just slip the shoe on without retying it. To me, if it fell off once, it could happen again, cinch that baby up.
So we're all tied up at 11 here with a minute to go in the first quarter. Yeah, that was one thing that really hampered Winter Thursday against Burke South Central. A lot of one and done. Got too much of a hurry sometimes, not a lot of rebounding. You got to get players in position. And there was a good rebound by Kosher, but then she kind of throws it away, and they're going to get a blocking foul on Sherman.
Good athletic play by Lamb, just taking that pass away. She just read it and got up there, got elevated, and broke up the pass. Otherwise, Kosher, nice job looking down the court. But
and one thing about this Sully Buttes team, height-wise, they're comparable to Winter, but they're lanky. They're so long. They know how to get their arms up and defend a pass and knock it down and step in front of it and such, too. So Winter's got to be aware of that. Might have to go to some of that bounce passing, too, or keep your dribble, too. I noticed that watching the game the other night. Winter picked up their dribbles so much, and that's just going to hurt you. If you got some momentum, keep dribbling.
Yeah, and they've got pretty good ball handlers in the young Hammerbeck and Sweetland, and really even Kosher. I mean, pretty decent ball handlers, so really no reason to do that. Just one of those bad habits that sometimes we'll get stuck doing that when they really don't need to.
And that was Lamb, I believe, with the 2 free throws.
Yep.
22 and 23, their numbers are they're hard to read from up here. Or for me, they are anyway. Oh yes, Jody would like me to remind everybody it's 88 and showering, and yes, Jody, we know that. Oh, that's nice. He just sent a picture. Well, get out of the rain.
Looks like a wet dog.
Yeah. If you're not smart enough to get out of the rain, I don't feel sorry for you. So 15 seconds left here. I think Sully Buttes looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. Up by 2. Long three-pointer. That's going to be short. Winter needs to make the rebound. Plenty of time to get down court. And I think, they're going to get a foul.
Gets bailed out there.
Yeah, she did, because that could have almost been a double dribble.
Not much time on the clock, though. Have to set something up quick. And
this is one you're going to have to.
Time to catch and shoot, but, you can't do anything more than that, really.
Right. 1.8 seconds left here. That's the first foul on Guthmiller. Trying to get it down to Marks. That's not a good pass at all. That gives Sully Buttes a chance here.
No time come off the clock. Nope. Now that ball in hand for Sully Buttes.
I'm not sure what.
A little inexperience there, maybe from Sweetland.
Well, you've got your tallest player on the court, and Winter does in Abby Marks. But, and Abby didn't really jump for it, but of course it was one of those uncatchables, as they would call them in the NFL. Yeah. But it does give Sully Buttes a chance to catch and throw here.
There's a little foul. Nicely defended by Bartles.
Too strong, though, and that's how the first quarter will end. Winter Lady Warriors trail 13-11. We're going to step away for about a minute and a half, and then be back for second quarter action.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockjen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Back at the Armory, 2 one-and-dones for the Lady Warriors gives Sully Buttes a chance to take a 6 or 7-point lead here. Winner down 15-11. Sully Buttes patiently working the ball around. Number 3, another 3-pointer for Wenches there. Winner's going to have to get a hand in her face. Get one of the 2 seniors that has lots of experience playing basketball here.
Just takes the hand off and uses her player to kind of help set that little screen right in front of her and shoots over the top and doesn't have to defend her.
Nice move by Marks, but I'd like to see her go maybe a little quicker to the hoop. She kind of took a little extra step, might have got away with a walk, but working it down low, and that's what Winter wants to do. You got a little bit of height advantage with Marks in the game there. Guthmiller, nice pass underneath to find her teammate, Whitler. And biggest lead for Sully Buttes now of 9 points.
Winter kind of just not having the best post defense tonight so far, really kind of breaking down, losing track of what's going on, just allowing too much penetration or, letting that girl get behind her and giving up some points in the paint tonight.
Coming into the ball game, boy, that number is hard to read. I think it's number 20 for Sully Buttes. Kendra Clevin, a 5'8" freshman coming in. Those gold numbers just kind of, I know they're kind of like Winter's football numbers, kind of hard to read there. Hollenbeck goes to the lane and gets it to bounce in. Nice shot by Hollenbeck there.
30-second timeout called by Coach Aker. We're going to step away and be back in about 30 seconds.
Accent 4 was back.
Take what nature gives you. We'd like to say we run when they don't. So we want to give you products to be able to run when you don't think you should run, when it's pouring rain outside, it's snowing. We're going to have products for you to get out there. You don't get better sitting on your butt not training. You got to get out there and run.
Well, it's too long living, same old lies.
At Under Armour, it's always about premium textiles. They need to perform, they need to be the best. The merging of hybrid textiles with naturals and new seaming and bonding and super sleek, modern, fast, futuristic designs. That's where we are really going to turn it up a notch. If you look good and you feel good, you're going to perform better.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter.
Back at the Winter Armory, 5:50 to go here in quarter number 2. Sully Buttes with a 7-point lead. Wenches got a little too far underneath the hoop there, and Winter's able, come away with it, and they're going to get a blocking foul. Nice job by Hollenbeck taking it. Did they get Guthmiller on that? Yes, I believe that'll be number 2 on Rachel Guthmiller. Coming back in for Winter, you have Sherman and Hammerbeck checking in for Schuyler and Marks. So Winter, you have Hollenbeck, Bartles, Hammerbeck, Sherman, and Frazier. Frazier's taking the ball out, gets it to Bartles. Winter needs to see if they can cut into this lead here. Being patient with the ball. I like seeing the patience. They look like they're something they might have talked about in practice after that last game. We got plenty of time. Let's just work the ball around, see if we can't get it down underneath like that. And, yep, they're going to get Sherman for a travel on that. I'd like to see her maybe even dribble the ball once there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times coaches stress, if at all possible, don't even put the ball on the floor if you don't need to. But sometimes, especially if you're going to make that power move, that power dribble, take that dribble, avoid that travel, and you probably got a bucket down there.
And I think she was further from the hoop than she thought, and that's where she got that extra step. Lots of rebounding, offensive rebounding being done by Sully Buttes. Winter needs to get stronger on the rebounding. Too many opportunities there for the Lady Chargers. Checking into the game, number 34, Miranda Archer, 5'11", junior. So Coach Seffner bringing in a little bit of his height now. Watched Archer play a lot of that JV game. She did real well. Nice defense there by Sherman. That's good posting up defense, getting in front of the pass, knocking it away.
One of only 7 players on the roster for the JV team.
Yeah, they had a small well, and really, if you look at their roster here, without those 8th graders and freshmen, they wouldn't have a big roster. And that happens a lot of times at these smaller, Class B schools. Hammerbeck's going to think about the 3 and put it up. Nice job.
She made one earlier in the JV game, and I was hoping that would carry on into the varsity game. That's certainly a very timely 3 from Hammerbeck.
And a shot like that only builds confidence for the young freshmen, too.
Get the crowd into a little bit, too. It's pretty flat right now, even for Sully Buttes. I mean, let's face it, they did have a 9-point lead at one point here, but they still only got 20 points on the board, and they haven't really been all that explosive or exciting either, so it's just kind of flat in here right now.
Yeah, it is. And first quarter, the crowd was a little bit more into it. Nice turnaround shot made by Archer there, but since then, like I said, kind of gotten flat, and again, this Sully Buttes team comes in averaging 71. Nice job.
I like that.
Sully Buttes coming in averaging 71 points a game, and right now Winter trying to keep them, maybe see if they can keep them under 30 before half. Oh, almost a steal there, but nice run down by Bartles.
Oh, so close. And she was aware of it. She tried everything she could.
Tried a little tiptoe dance there and
get rid of that ball before she got out of bounds, and just a little too soon coming back in to touch it. But
good defense
there. Warren right there on top of her saying, nope, not quite.
I think she wanted to maybe try to hit it off the leg of Archer and just couldn't get a handle on it. And can't fault her for that, though. There's a nice drive in the lane by Wenches. There's a 3-pointer put up by Kosher and in. Nice shot. And it looks like Coach Seffner wants a timeout. Not liking the defense his girls are doing. That's a full-minute timeout. We're going to step away and bring you a word for a couple of our sponsors. Thank you for watching and listening to Winter Lady Warrior Basketball on winterwarriorslive.com.
Accent Florals by KC is a family-owned and operated business that...
Mathis Implement is a huge sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior Athletics. And we're your home for huge savings. We've got all the genuine Case IH parts, products, and service programs you need. Schedule your multi-point customized maintenance inspection now. You'll always find the highest quality parts and service. And the Case IH factory-trained technicians at Mathis Implement make sure your equipment stays up and running at peak productivity. Call Mathis Implement 842-3110 or stop out on West Highway 18 in Winter for personal consultation.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Back at the Winter Armory, Lady Warriors have cut the lead down to 3. Short shot put up and missed there by Lamb. There's Wenches again with the, that's Guthmiller. A long 3. Winter's got to run that down. Nice save there. And then a steal by Hammerbeck, but then it's going to go off of her. Good call by the ref right there. Whitler couldn't quite get a handle on it.
That's a lot of good hustle there all the way around, both teams, but especially Sully Buttes was aware of it. She, took the time to, while she was falling away, to try to find her teammate right there. And
2 huge 3-pointers by the Lady Warriors really cut in. One by Hammerbeck, and then the other one by Kosher. Long three-pointer put up, nothing but net there for Wenches.
Yeah, you give them three opportunities, one deep in the paint, and then a wide open three. They're probably going to make one of those. So
somebody's going to have to trail Wenches or just you're trying to get a hand in her face, because right now she's feeling it, and now she comes away with the steal.
Pokes one away from Sherman, try to get that bounce pass into Sherman.
Guthmiller back out to Lamb, quickly underneath. Turnaround shot put up too strong there by Whitler, and Lady Warriors come away with it. Just over 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Winner somehow comes away with that. Time to reset here. Sweetland with the ball. She gets tied up. That's going to be a jump ball and possession back to the Lady Chargers. Bartle's tying that shoe that she blew off a minute ago.
And I'm not often a much of a people watcher as far as, I don't, but I'm really paying attention, and not to pick on her, but I really pay attention to Sweetland and just see how she reacts in certain situations, and just to see, what her maturity is like. Certainly her skill level is there. She belongs on the court.
Right.
Just to kind of see her maturity and just, her reaction to some of those situations that are a little bit frustrating, but, and I know Doug Sherman and I talked about the first night. There was a couple of mistakes that she had, a pushing foul in the lane that she got away with that in things like country conference, middle school basketball. But now when you've got 3 referees eyeing, everything like that, and it's things she's going to learn from, and definitely, she's earned her way onto the court and is only going to be a valuable asset. And she's learning as she goes. But as a 7th grade, she's a 13-year-old playing against some 18-year-olds out here, so that does make a difference too. Winner comes away with the ball there. It must have been out of bounds off of a... Sherman kind of gained a little leverage, kind of pushing her arm out a little bit, missed her shot, and then...
There you go. There's that three-pointer by Sweetland. And that cuts the lead back down to 3.
Bartles had position, just kind of got manhandled, so to speak, a little bit. And luckily it went off Sully Buttes' player.
1 minute to go here in quarter number 2. Lady Warriors hanging around. Again, I said if they could maybe keep the Sully Buttes team to under 30 at half, that's a win right there.
Knowing Coach Aker, he probably would say 15 is better for the half, but realistically, certainly, if you can hold them to 30 with their, the first 2 games scoring 71 points, I'd say,
Wenches nails a big three-pointer there to make it 30. So see if Winter's got plenty of time here. Bella Sweet, a nice pass, outlet pass to Kosher. Too strong though. That was a great
twice
look,
now.
though.
She's missed pretty bad.
And a little bit of that she's not following her shot. She's kind of putting it up there two-handed. Almost looks like kind of a brick going up there. And Kosher too. She's only a sophomore. She's still learning the game too as it goes. But when she does get that shot up, she's got a good-looking shot. Ooh,
might have got away with a walk there.
That was a walk. Winter comes away with it, force. They throw it away.
You know what happened there? I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure that our own crowd worked against us there. Sherman wasn't aware of the time. We had 5 seconds left. The Winter high school section was doing the old, I'm going to tell you the wrong time, so you panic. And unfortunately, Rachel Sherman panicked, and that kind of just...
Well, Winter lucky there not to give up the last point there.
Yeah, certainly. That's like letting a touchdown score and then giving them the ball to start second half. So certainly couldn't give up any more. You want to head in that locker room down 6 points. So.
Yep, and that's 30-24 is our halftime score. Lady Warriors very much in this ball game. We're going to step away for about 8.5 minutes and then be back for second half action.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier.
Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on! First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Do you hear that sweet sound driving down the road? You know the one, silent. WW Tire Service in Winter strives to deliver you a quality driving experience. They offer a huge selection of tires, ranging from Bridgestone, Firestone, Cooper, and more. But they're more than just tire sales. Their ASE certified technicians are able to care for all of your automotive needs. Their philosophy is simple: never promise more than you can deliver, and always give the customer more than they expect. Stop in or give them a call at 842-0884.
Sassy Spurs at 121 East 2nd Street on the 4 lanes has expanded. Stop in Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. or on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to check out all the newest trendy Western apparel and footwear for men, women, kids, and infants. Need some bling? Shop our expanding lines of jewelry, purses, belts, buckles, and boot polish. It's all available under one roof at Sassy Spurs on the 4 lanes, and shipping is available by calling 605-842-2400. Sassy Spurs supports all the live productions of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities.
Busy families, active seniors, career-minded individuals, and many other time-starved people, just like you, trust Sparkle for professional residential cleaning services that leave them more time to spend with family, friends, and their favorite activities. Which of our regular customers are you? The Sparkle Cleaning Company has the professionals to ease your burden and help to create a safe, clean, and comfortable living environment for you and your family. Free in-home consultations help us to design household cleaning services around you. We clean your house your way. Call Sparkle today for an appointment.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Little Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Little Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Little Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Little Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
If it's important to you, it's important to us. So we're renewing our commitment for modern moms who want the very best, discerning dads who like to keep things real, the lovers of meat who know how they like their beef, our loyal fans who like to keep things fresh, and our newest followers who always have the planet in mind. It starts with a passion for our food and a simple belief: the simpler, the better.
Where will you find Black Hills State University graduates? Everywhere, locally, nationally, and internationally. Black Hills State University is where community leaders are inspired, where future teachers are prepared, where global connections lead to business connections, and where underground research is changing the way we understand the universe. Visit bhsu.edu and enroll now at Black Hills State University, where you can earn your degree affordably and with campuses in Spearfish and Rapid City. Stay in the beautiful Black Hills. Where does your future begin? At Black Hills State University, where anything is possible.
There is a new sheriff in the Wild West. Located at 865 West 2nd on the 4 lanes, Wild West Gas is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sundays from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. As with any C-store sheriff, Wild West Gas is armed with the finest selection of beverages, snacks, and gas. Stop in and check us out. We have all your traveling needs to help keep the peace on your next adventure. Wild West Gas is proud to be a sponsor of all Warrior and Lady Warrior live productions.
Running outdoors, you got to take what nature gives you. We'd like to say we run when they don't. So we want to give you products to be able to run when you don't think you should run, when it's pouring rain outside, it's snowing. We're going to have products for you to get out there. You don't get better sitting on your butt not training. You got to get out there and run.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
Computers and More, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Plan on brightening up your home or office? Need to warm or cool down your environment? Then stop down to 130 North Main Street in winter to visit with Kachera Electric, who is committed to brightening the lives of the families of South Central South Dakota. Call us at 842-1510. Bob and his crew will shed some light with quality advice and direction on your next project. And we provide the same quality service for single light repair as we would for new construction or remodel. We are proud sponsors of the Warriors and Lady Warriors.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
At Grossenberg Implement, we believe the other half of a great product is the service that stands behind that product. It means when you have questions, we have the answers. It means your equipment is backed by the expertise of 27 certified service technicians. See for yourself. Visit grossenberg.com to see our current deals on new and used combines and combine heads. Service, the other half of a great product.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on winterwarriorslive.com.
Store that always.
Welcome back to the Winter Armory. Betsy Watts along with Gerald Tebrick getting ready to bring you second half action here. Winter Lady Warriors trailing the Ladies Chargers, from Sully Buttes. Of course, if you're just joining us, Sully Buttes, the defending Class B state champion. And, of course, our Lady Warriors, the defending state runner-ups in Class A. Of course, Sully Buttes is a Class B school. And we're, Gerald, we don't have any stats tonight. I apologize. But, we're still very much in this game. Looked very good in the first quarter. Got a little sloppy there in the second. But if you can hold a team that's averaging 71 points a game to 30 points at half, I think that's a win right there. Of course, you need to score more points yourself, obviously, but nice move by Hollenbeck driving down the lane.
They want to start things off.
Right
Yeah,
now.
they kind of closed the gap a little bit late the second quarter with
three
threes,
and there's a steal. And, that's one that Frazier should have waited for some help. She's given up height there to those Sully Buttes players, and Sully Buttes is going to take it right down the lane. That's
4-point swing.
Yep, Chloe Lamb there with the drive down the lane, but nothing right there. You're still only down by 6.
Yeah, same way you started it. Just keep after it. I like that attack though by
Hollenbeck. Yeah, start the quarter and back out to Hollenbeck now. Starters on the floor for Winter and Skylar Sherman, Hollenbeck, Bartles, and Frazier. Winter being patient. Hollenbeck going to put up a throw rut that was going in. It was a good-looking shot. Winter shooting, obviously we don't have stats again, but obviously shooting percentage has to be better tonight than it was Thursday night. Turnaround shot, no, I thought she was going to take that. Yeah, Whitler had a wide open shot. And a contested shot there, it rattles in and out. There's Lamb with the rebound and putback. You got to know where she is at all times.
Too many opportunities offensively for Sully Buttes. I mean, they're not exactly shooting the lights out themselves, but when they're getting
that must have been
just a 2.
Just a 2 must look like it was a 3. That was
a quiet 3, but it wasn't a 3.
A nice shot there by Hollenbeck for Winter. I think she's probably leading Winter in scoring right now. Shot by Whitler put up. That's blocked, and Sherman comes away with that. Wenches and Lamb have to be leading for the Lady Chargers, I would say. Nice pass out to Bartles. She'll drive baseline back out to Hollenbeck. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Winter, trying to work it down.
Sherman does a good job of posting Whitler up quite often down there. She gets in front of her and gets her posted up, but I think oftentimes they either don't want to, for some reason they don't want to give it to her, or else when they give it to her, it's like, what's she going to do after that? She kind of has trouble finishing with a move, but does a good job of getting her lady posted up quite a bit tonight.
There's a nice move underneath by Sherman, too strong though, and somehow Frazier comes away with it. Nice job by Maddie Frazier, and then misses the bunny. That's a shot you want to have back.
Yeah.
Tangling up, people hitting the floor, but
2 turnovers down there on that side of the court, comes away with no points off it. That's
Winches with the drive and in the lane. Winter hasn't had an answer for her tonight.
No, she's kind of really taken things over for Sully Buttes. Definitely one of the 2 names I mentioned, and that's why I did.
And she, she's listed at 5'9", but she plays, I say this in volleyball a lot too, she plays so much bigger than her 5'9". Her arms are just long.
They look very long.
And if you look at all the players for Sully, but not all of them, but a lot of them out there on the court, even Lamb and Guthmiller too, just long, lanky players. There's a nice drive and in for Frazier. Finally gets one to drop there. Gives Winter a chance to set up that press. Just over 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Whitler back out there. That is Lamb with the shot, and nothing but net there.
Yeah, just being a couple feet away, standing there just isn't going to cut it. You absolutely have to close out, hands up,
Like you said at the beginning of the game, Lamb with over 1,000 points in her career and just starting her senior year. So she will definitely add to that point total. There's a drive by Skylar, kind of a wild shot pulled out by Lamb. Skylar's going to try to run her down, unable to. Or no, excuse me, that was Wenches with the pull down there.
So Butte's going to be a little more patient this time down.
Guthmiller with the shot. That might have been partially blocked. That's going to go off.
So she definitely gave a good acting job trying to draw that foul, but no whistles blew, so I think the officials bought that one.
Well, first they pointed Winter's way, but now ball is going to stay with Sully Buttes. Couple subs coming in for Winter and Hammerbeck and Kocher. Bartles and Schuyler will take a seat. And Sully Buttes with the ball underneath, working it down low. There's Lamb, kind of a wild shot.
Uncharacteristically
wild
kind of
by her.
For Lamb.
Hollenbeck wants to take it and under. No. Out of control. But
I was going to say Hollenbeck lost control right at that moment, and there again, maybe one of those that could have went either way, but she didn't necessarily have possession of the ball when that contact was made, really. But fortunately for the Lady Warriors, a foul called, and we'll get possession back.
Here's a three-pointer put up off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Guthmiller. I think Coach Aker was telling that to Sydney, too. Hey, you know what? You might have got away with one there. That's, you got to get under control or get the ball to a ball handler. And there's Lamb again. Boy, she's feeling it now.
Yeah, just easy.
And Coach Aker wants a timeout. Looks like this is going to be a 30. We'll step away, bring you a word from one of our sponsors, and be back for more Lady Warrior basketball.
Does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
Back at the Winter Armory, we are in quarter number 3. Biggest lead for Sully Buttes, opening up a 12-point lead here. Winter just getting sloppy underneath, and of course, when you have Chloe Lamb hitting a couple three-pointers, they talk about the sloppiness. There's a turnover, and again, a team that you've got to stick around close. Stay in that 6 to 8 point range if you can, because when you get somebody like Lamb or Wenches or Guthmiller getting hot, they can put up points quickly.
Yeah. It's frustrating right now for Coach Aker. I mean, he's push it 110% all game, every game. Don't slow down, don't pull up. And he knows he's got talent on the court right now, and he's got talent on his bench, but a lot of it's younger talent, and then just
and there really isn't
not quite meshing.
Yeah, that cohesiveness isn't there yet.
It's
There's
just frustrating right now that things aren't coming together, because I'll guarantee you, these Lady Warriors are better than they've been playing as of late.
Right.
They're definitely going to be way better by the end of the season, but it's be frustrating until it gets better.
And too, you lose 5 starters from last season. There's a turnover by Frazier again, and
Yep.
And like we talked in the first game, Doug Sherman and I. These girls played a lot last year, but they weren't always together on the court. You might have had, one or two of them with the bench
starters. Or something,
Correct.
But yeah.
And so that cohesiveness has still got to come, and it will. And we saw it during volleyball season. It isn't how you start the season; it's how you finish. And Winter really came together toward the end of the season. I see that happening with the girls basketball team too. And again, this is a quality opponent you're playing, and to get better, you've got to play teams like this. That you are. I mean, you're playing the defending state B champion. And and they're number 1 right now, and probably will have a very good chance to defend that title too. So
this is a good quality test right away. That's a good thing.
But you look at who's on the court right now. You've got two seniors on the court for Winter, a 7th grader, a freshman, and a sophomore. So there's a lot of young players, and with Sully Buttes too. But the girls that are on the court for Sully Buttes, they have some playing time together, as they only lost 4 seniors from last year's squad. But
And their biggest three difference makers or playmakers in the game are 2 seniors and a junior.
Right,
so,
and they've played probably since I think they were 8th graders also. So they've got a lot of experience on the court right now. There's a nice steal by Kocher just to step in front of that pass. So down by 14, Winter looking to cut in. There's a 3-point. There you go. That'll help. That cuts it down to 11 quickly. And Coach Sefner wants a 30-second timeout. We'll step away, bring you a word from one of our sponsors, and then be back for more Lady Warrior basketball.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Big 3-pointer put up by the young freshman Morgan Hammerbeck. That's a lead 2-11 for Winter. This is Chloe Lamb. She's going to take it all the way, puts up a wild shot, going to draw a foul, and go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, again, just too much penetration. She gets down there quick. She's a confident player and not afraid to go into that paint, and had a little bit of congestion right there at the end. Draws a foul.
Foul called on Abby Martz, Winter. So on the court for Winter, you have Sweetland, Martz, Kocher, Hammerbeck, and Bartles. So you're going senior, 2 sophomores, a junior. No, excuse me. Let me start over here. A senior, a freshman, 2 sophomores, and a 7th grader.
Second one from Lamb, good. I'll bet she doesn't miss 2 in a row very often. There's Bartles on top. Kocher now going to kick it out to Sweetland.
Sweetland driving the lane, puts up a shot and in. Nice move underneath there. So Winter down by 10. Wetler picks up her dribble. Lamb with the ball. Picks her dribble up. Gets it quickly over to Wenches. Well, she's fouled from behind, though. That's not it's not a foul you want to see Bella Sweetland make a lot, but not really maybe a dumb foul. You're going to force her to go to the free throw line and run it the hard way.
They kind of almost had a 2-on-1 situation, and when Wenches is, she's almost a 2-on-1 situation by herself.
Exactly.
So they were a 2-on-1 kind of down there, and just a tough position to get yourself in. And yeah, like I said, definitely not the worst foul you'll see committed, especially by a young player.
First foul on Sweetland. Wenches makes the first.
Kind of a great chance to see how this Winter team, will deal with playing such a good team like this and being down double digits. See if they just progressively let it get more and more out of hand, or if they, even if they don't close it within 10, but do they continue fighting, continue doing the right things, and just keeping it,
Keep it within reach, right? 12 points. That'll help.
From Sweetland.
That immediately cuts it to 9. So, right now, Winter, like I said, hanging around. I said if they could keep in that 6 to 8 point range right now, down by 9, and just got to play smart basketball.
About a second and a half away from a 10-second violation.
Right.
They're getting it over, so good pressure being applied there by Bartles mostly.
Yeah, I can't let Wenches free there. I thought she might take 3, but no, Lamb's going to step inside just inside the 3-point line. Misses a shot. Saved by Wetler. Nope, it goes right back to Winter. Plenty of time on the clock here. Nice outlet pass from Sweetland to Kocher. That's a 3 and in. Lady Warriors cut it to 6. With 19 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Good decision by Sweetland. She left her feet, but she had enough vision to see that Kocher was standing there waiting for the ball.
Defense,
up an easy one back there on the transition, but
defense has got to get back quicker. Wenches is just too fast on a shot like that. Bella Sweetland going to put it. Wow, great head move by Bella Sweetland there, the young 7th grader. Absolutely. I don't see if it was Gardner, but she absolutely faked her out. Cuts the lead to 5. Winter Lady Warriors down only 5. 49-44. We're going to step away for 1 minute, bring you word for a couple of our wonderful sponsors, and then be back for the fourth quarter action.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockgen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
Back at the Winter Armory, if they say this ain't over yet. Winter had down a 12-point deficit, and all of a sudden cut it down to only a 5-point deficit. Shot missed there. A lot of hand fighting going underneath. Winter comes away with it here.
And they left Lenches wide open again for a three-pointer. She's very capable of drilling those. She has a few times tonight. Fortunate miss for her, and a hard battle for a rebound. And
again, we don't have stats tonight, but Winter's three-point shooting underneath or from the behind the arches. I don't know percentage-wise, it's been a lot better tonight than it was last Thursday night. And a couple missed opportunities. There was one there that Winter, could have cut that lead to 3. And
it's a little weak on her move there and leaves it short.
And Abby too. She's a young sophomore, hasn't had a lot of varsity experience. She'll learn from that. She'll get stronger as she goes along. There's a wild shot put up by Blam. Again, another putback by the Sully Buttes Lady Chargers. Winter's got to get in there and start boxing out.
Just a second chance, sometimes 3 and 4 chance opportunities for Sully Buttes.
There's a nice move underneath. There you go. There's Martz a lot stronger. Wetler didn't want to commit a foul there and just kind of let Martz have it off glass. And we're going to get a hand check. That's close.
Yeah, that's one of those. If you want to call it a foul, it's a foul. But would it always get called a foul?
Yeah. To me, it's kind of a ticky-tack foul.
Yeah, but she did put a hand on her.
Yeah, she did. And again, that's something the young 7th grader probably gets away with in a middle school game or a country conference game. And sometimes in a high school varsity game. But it depends.
That wouldn't get called either, but
Back on the court, the starters for the Lady Warriors and Skylar Frazier, Sherman, Bartles, and Hollenbeck.
Good job. Bartles kind of fighting through that.
I like seeing Bartles being on wenches like that. Get in her face. There she kind of.
Too many passes for Lady Warriors to handle. Another rebound though offensively.
And somehow Sully Buttes comes away with it.
Lamb straightaway 3, no good.
Again, no boxing out for Winter.
That's fortunately for Winter, they haven't been making a lot of their first shots, but then it doesn't do you much good when you give them 2, 3, 4 opportunities. I can't say that enough. That's pretty common sense basketball. You got to limit their chances if you don't.
And that was something last year's game too. Winter got away with Sully Buttes having a poor shooting day, and otherwise, that game's a different. Winter again loses by 7 in overtime, but was lucky that Sully Buttes got a lot. They were better on the rebounds, but they were missing a lot of their shots. That's not a good shot by Hollenbeck.
Not at all.
She wanted a foul, but that was a clean block. And
not a good choice by Hollenbeck on that one.
And kind of another missed opportunity by Winter. Lamb might have let away with the walk. And another shot there, missed by Lamb.
Gets her own though.
Good hustle by Sherman to tie her. Oh, I don't know about that. I thought it should have been a jump ball.
To me, the last possession down there when Sherman got a little rough, a little risky down there, and maybe got away with one down there. Last possession and comes away with the steal or the rebound. This time, not so sure that the whistle should have blew on that one, but
Brooklyn Bradford checks in for Whitler for Sully Buttes. So Winter, lucky that they're not down by double digits here with all
good job by Sherman tipping that up.
All the second, third, and sometimes fourth chances Sully Buttes got, and Winter's got to get better on the rebounding. Bartles going to put up a shot and in.
Good drive.
Cuts it to 3. Gives Winter a chance to set up that pressing defense.
And, all you got to do is get Sully Butte nervous.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'll promise you, they're not used to this at all.
They're not, no, but Wrench's like, I'll take that.
But even last year, they're not used to this type of feeling. So right now, as weird as it is to say, it's kind of new territory for them.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I think it was last year when we played them up in their court too. They weren't used. They didn't panic, but they were wondering. They weren't used to being down 10 points to start a quarter. And then they're going to get Lamb with the pushing foul from behind. So yeah, it is. It's kind of unfamiliar territory for them. Of course, it's early in the season, but I even went back and looked at their schedule last year, and of all their games, they were 27-0 last year. I think they only had 4 games and one of them was a winter game that they only won by 10 points or less. Everything else was 30 to 40 to 50 points. So Ethan, of course, their nemesis, usually they played them to 3, and of course that's who they beat in the state championship game. So this is a team that's used to blowing people out by 30 to 40 points minimum. Don't know what was called there. Travel?
No, offensive foul called on Skyler, I believe. Yeah, Sam Skyler picking up an offensive foul. I didn't see it, but I heard the whistle and I saw the ref giving the indication. Not sure what happened there. Must give a push off or something.
Nice hustle by Hollenbeck. Knocks it out of bounds. Stays with Sully Buttes, but Guthmiller might have had an open shot there. Hammerbeck going to check in for Skyler. Hammerbeck's going to have the responsibility of staying on Wenches. Nice. Somebody got to come to the ball. There we go.
Unforced error there by Lamb.
Don't see that a lot. Frazier thought about the 3. Nice drive. Ooh, I think she was hacked. Nothing called. Oh, nice hustle by Sherman. Boy, got to get that ball and set it up, girls.
I was going to say, that's the good thing, getting that away, and then she forces it up.
That's going to be short. That's going to be nothing but air. Hollenbeck runs it down. Down low to there. They finally get a pushing foul called on Whitler. There's a couple fouls down there, I think, that should have been called. Guess they're kind of letting him play.
Whitler.
If you look, Gerald, we're over 4 minutes gone, or over halfway through this fourth quarter. 5 team fouls on Winter and only 4 on Sully Buttes. It's really been a clean game. I mean, yeah, there's crowds wanted some fouls called here and there, but
again, Hollenbeck kind of going in there, little awkward shot, kind of forced it,
but yeah, it's for. Been fairly, even in the first half, there was only 6 team fouls on Winter and 5 on Sully Buttes. So it hasn't been a lot of free throw shooting.
Which is probably good because I can bet that you don't want to put Sully Buttes on the line.
And that's what happened last year in the game against Winter. Winter did get to fouling, and when Sully Buttes needed to score, they did off the free throws. And there's a foul called. Who did they get on that? It's going to send Miranda Archer to the free throw line. And that foul was called on Bartles. Only her second. Archer makes the first. Substitutes coming in for Winter: Martz, Kocher, and Sweetland.
Yeah, good mix. Youth, shooting, ball handling, height, quickness. I mean, there's a lot of good things with this lineup out here right now for the Lady Warriors.
Yep, you have Sweetland, Kocher, Bartles, Hammerbeck, and Martz. Kocher has Wenches on her. Sweetland going to drive, put up the shot. She's hacked. Going to go. I think they'll get. Did they get Archer on that one?
Yeah.
And that will be the 15th foul on Sully Buttes. And that was called on. No, actually, they got Lamb on that one.
Well, I would have called it.
Wow, that's 4 fouls on her.
Archer was there, but how much you want to bet she probably doesn't come out of the game?
No, she won't. And Sweetland gets the ball. Took about 6 rolls.
Yeah. Body language from behind the line.
Kind of like a kicker in the NFL. They kind of lean. Yeah. So that cuts the lead to 6. And Sweetland 2 for 2 from the free throw line there. Substitute coming in, number 21, Whitler back in. She will replace Bradford. So Lady Warriors down by 5. 2:40 to go here in quarter number 4.
Ooh, Coach, you gotta be careful there. That was almost a bad foul.
Out to Lamb, top of the key. She'll slow it down here, try to set something up.
And it's making me nervous right now. You got those good shooters on the perimeter, and when they're getting that ball, there's a good big 2 steps at least away from the defender. You got to play them tight. I know you don't want to get burned off the first dribble either, but you got to play them tight.
Lamb with the shot, rattles in and out. Ball is loose, up in the air. A lot of bouncing around going, and back to Sully Buttes. Get a hold. Oh no, that's going to be.
That's going to be not a popular call, Betsy.
No, it's not.
That's maybe not how you're going to finish this.
Oh, no, we have a timeout call.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think they still didn't like that timeout being called when we got the turnover there.
4-minute timeout. We'll step away, bring you a word from a sponsor, and then be back for more Lady Warrior basketball.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for easy entrees.
Accent Florals by
Back at the Winter Armory, 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Ball is in the possession of Sully Buttes. A little referee conference going on here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this discussion will be about, honestly. Coach.
Yeah, Seffner called the timeout.
Yeah, he got granted the timeout, obviously, and it was their ball when they had the timeout. I can't imagine what they'd be discussing.
That I'm not sure either.
And they're going to change something up, maybe, though.
Shot clock, maybe? That's the only thing
Oh, yeah, that could be.
Yep, I'd say when they called it was 33 seconds on the shot clock. That's what they changed it to, which is still plenty of time.
Right, and not much difference.
I would think Sully Buttes would try to take some time off the clock here. Maybe make Winter come out and foul him. We'll see here.
Yeah, Winter got to be careful, not only with them taking time off the clock, but they can't fall asleep halfway through. They've got to stay on high guard the whole 20, 30-some seconds that they're going to have to work with here, because the last thing they want to do is let them burn off.
Nice defense by Bartles to reach in and grab that. That's a jump ball possession back to the Lady Warriors. Almost like she kind of intercepted it and just kept hold of it there, and Archer unable to pull it away from her. So Lady Warriors have a chance to cut it to 2 or 3 here. Got to get a good shot.
I'm going to say the worst thing we're going to do is come down here, shoot up a quick 3, and not rebound it.
You're right.
Way too much time to just do that unless you've got a wide open look. But if that's the case, you need to be collapsing down on that basket and fighting for a rebound.
Top of the key is Sweeland.
Definitely don't want to force anything here.
Good decision to get it back out to Bartles here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 11 seconds. Bartles puts up shot and off glass. Nice movement by the Lady Warriors. Coach Akers going to call a timeout, set something up. He wants a full minute. We're going to step away, bring you word from a few of our sponsors. You're watching and listening to Lady Warrior Basketball on WinterWarriorsLive.com.
KC is a family-owned and operated business that proudly serves the Winter area. They are committed to offering only the finest floral arrangements and gifts, backed by service that is friendly and prompt, and a professional staff which is dedicated to making your experience a pleasant one. That is why they always go the extra mile to make your floral gift perfect. Accent Florals by KC is located at 501 Main Street in Winter, South Dakota. Call them at 605-842-2346. Delivery is also available in the Winter area. Let Accent Florals by KC be your first choice for flowers and gifts.
Mathis Implement is a huge sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior Athletics. And we're your home for huge savings. We've got all the genuine Case IH parts, products, and service programs you need. Schedule your multi-point customized maintenance inspection now. You'll always find the highest quality parts and service. And the Case IH factory-trained technicians at Mathis Implement make sure your equipment stays up and running at peak productivity. Call Mathis Implement 842-3110 or stop out on West Highway 18 in Winter for personal consultation.
Minute 14 to go here in the ball game. Winter Lady Warriors trail the Sully Buttes Lady Chargers 52-55. And credit Winter playing very, very well tonight. At times, we've talked a little bit about some missed opportunities, but holding the number one team in Class B down at their season average is 71 points a game. And right now, so they're sitting at 55, but Winter had, could have folded there in the third quarter, down by 12. Things were getting kind of out of hand, but some three-pointers and some good defense, and there's a missed shot by Lamb. That doesn't happen very often. Yep. Winter stuck around and hung around, and Coach Akers did a good job of rotating different players in, and a lot of girls have stepped up tonight, and they cut the lead down, and they're down only by 3 here.
By far, probably the best result of the night, regardless of the winner loss, is going to be that seeing that those girls against a very talented team are going to stick with them right to the end, and they battled back from that double-digit deficit, like you said, and they're here to the very last shot. So regardless of win or lose tonight, the best result you could probably hope for is the fact that they are where they are right now.
I would.
So it says something about the young
I think
team.
Winter's got a foul here. You got to stop the clock. I don't know. There's about a 14-second differential. There's finally a foul called on Bartles.
I think it's one of those situations though that you foul playing aggressively. You don't just commit a foul to commit a foul. True. You make sure it's worth it if you're gonna go for the ball while you're doing it or something.
This is the senior Chloe Lamb stepping to the line. She misses the
another one.
And, a huge rebound by Sully Buttes. Wow, that hurts.
Not give up that rebound when they're shooting the ball.
That hurts.
She misses 2 of them in a row on the lead 5 attempts.
Winner's got to move here. Sweeland puts up a long 3 and in. Wow. Is that an NBA 3? It was close to it if it wasn't. Wow.
Betsy, I had no reaction to that. I really can't explain why, because I should have jumped off the balcony.
We're just going to keep it right here. Wow.
I think I was just in disbelief because that was deep, and it was from a 7th grader, and we went from making that crucial, missing that rebound off a
missed free throw.
Missed free throw from Lamb when she just missed one right before, another one opportunity. This one on 18 fouls, misses it again. A great chance for Winter to do something with it. Instead, they give it up, and Lamb scores on an easy layup, and then here we go. Now a 2-point deficit.
It's might have been one of them shots that I'm sure when Bella put it up, Coach Akers like, okay,
don't do that. Okay, well, glad I didn't yell at you.
Quickly calls a timeout. That's right.
Each team with 1 timeout left. Again, Sully Buttes in the bonus. Sully Buttes still has a foul to give, so that's not in Winter's favor by any means. But
we got to play smart here, and I'm sure you got to foul. I mean, you have to. No shot clock now. Obviously turned off. 13.2 seconds, and Alexis Ritchie going to check in. He's going for quick defense here. See if they can get maybe a quick steal. And then try to play for that, tying shot, or if not the winning shot. Lamb picks up her dribble. Oh, that's a travel. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was a push.
That's another one of those close ones where, if you were having a bad night, things just weren't going your way, that maybe could have been called a travel, and some people would have booed for that. But,
Boy, that was close. That's one of those that took 4 seconds off the clock, and this is Lamb stepping back to the free throw line.
Third time in a row she's missed her first 2 front-end opportunities here.
You've got to rebound here.
Hope that she'll miss at least one.
Winter crowd really into it. And the senior steps up big, hits the first of 2. And Coach Akers saying everybody box out. I mean, it's still it's a 1-possession game right now.
Right, Sully Buttes wisely backing off, and they're going to send 3 of their ladies back, play defense, prevent that quick.
That rattles in. Good shot there. I thought that was going to bounce off front. We got to go. Got to go now. Time to waste here. Turnover, and that's going to seal it. That will pretty much seal it there for the Sully Buttes Lady Chargers. Young freshman mistake there, trying to get it to Sweeland, and credit Wenches though too. She stepped right in front of the pass, but that will probably seal it for the Lady Chargers. But boy, what a game!
One of those moments I like seeing from both the player and the coach. Hammerbeck, some players would be angry. They wouldn't even want to listen to the coach, look at their coach. Whatever, she didn't hesitate. She ran right over there. Yep. Coach Akers, staying calm, composed. Not easy to do when you're in a tense game like this and a big one that you really would have wanted to have, being this close with them. But it gives her a quick little chat.
Sweeter going to put up a long pass. That's going to go off top of the backboard, and that will do it. Lady Warriors fall 60-55, but wow, what a ball game. Down by 12 in the middle of the third quarter. And could have just folded, and things weren't looking good. You had some young players on the court. Things were getting sloppy, but some young girls did step up, hit some crucial three-pointers, and boy, they for the second year in a row gave Sully Buttes everything they wanted and more. And it's one of those games that they're going to learn from, and some missed opportunities underneath the hoop, some untimely turnovers. Of course, that's going to happen a lot of times with the young team, and credit Sully Buttes. Their team Q. They don't get flustered when things start happening, and keep them under 11 points under their season average. That's a win right there for winter, and it's a hard loss. But
put up 55 against them too.
Right.
That's
the most that anybody's put up against Sully Buttes. Well, 43. Timberlake put up 43. Chamberlain only put up 29 against the Lady Chargers. So. Yes, it goes in as a loss column into the loss column for winter, and winter falls to 1-2. Sully Buttes improves to 3-0, but winter's going to learn a lot from this, and they realize that hey, you know what, we're young, but we can play with some of these teams that have a lot more experience than us, and we took them right down to the wire, and a couple days now to get a couple practices in. No snowstorms, I don't think, are coming. And next action will be Thursday night here at the Winter Armory. A little earlier start Thursday night. Parkston Trojans and Lady Trojans come to town. Tip-off for the girls' game, varsity game, should be right around 6 o'clock. They're going to start the JV and freshman games a little bit earlier. And with the auxiliary gym now right next door, they can start a little earlier that way too. So, again, sorry, no stats tonight, but nice, impressive game from the young 7th grader. Hammerbeck stepped up, had a nice night. Hollenbeck with another nice evening. Sherman, not much in the scoring column, but did the dirty work underneath again tonight too. And again, a loss for the Lady Warriors, but one of those they're going to learn from. And again, it's going to be something that's going to help them improve as the year goes on too.
Yeah. Things to take away, in my opinion. Certainly good overall team contribution. There wasn't that one girl that was just on fire all night long. That was just the cause for the result. They kind of worked well at spreading the ball around, and several different players shooting way better tonight.
Right. Yeah. Shooting percentage again, no stats, but way better tonight, and behind the 3-point arc too.
Battling back and staying in it, played a pretty clean game. Did end up, with 10 fouls right here at the end in the second half, but played better that way. And the big thing is, I mentioned it early, but you can say it every single game, and you'd never be wrong. You have to win the rebounding battle, unless you're literally making every one of your shots, which, let's face it, that's not going to happen. So you got to win that. Clearly, winner lopsided on the wrong side of things tonight. And honestly, Betsy, I think it'd be pretty safe to assume that look how many second chance, like I said, second, third, fourth chance opportunity points that they got tonight when Winter failed to get those defensive boards on them. Yep. And, you take away several points, and Winter most likely won tonight's game.
Right. And Winter lucky, too, and I mentioned it earlier, that last year, Sully Buttes won the rebounding, side of the game last year too, but missed a lot of shots. They missed a lot of shots tonight. Winter lucky that they missed those second and third opportunities, because things could have been real lopsided that way. And credit Winter too. They hung around. Nobody folded it. Down by 12 and to a very, very good basketball team. And Coach Aker mixing a lot of things up. Sweetling again coming in with a great game. Billy Barros playing some great defense, right? And kept Winter in the game. And again, Winter falls to 1-2. They'll be the Lady Warriors hosting Parkston, who I believe who's 0-3 right now. But again, that's always a scary team. And of course, then the Winter Warriors will finally get to play a second game of the year, almost a 2-week layoff with the snowstorms and everything. And that will be the second game of the night. Lady Warriors first around 6. The boys game starting around 8 o'clock that night. So we're going to wrap it up here. For Gerald Tebrick, Dalton Peterson, Michaela Peterson, I'm Betsy Watzel. Thank you for watching and listening. Join us back on Thursday night. Make sure you thank our sponsors. Without them, we would not be bringing this to you. And thanks for tuning in, and we will check in with you on Thursday night.
Just forget the win.